Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Godwin Sunday. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. You can download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcasts. And now to the news in details. The Nigerian Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, NETI, has called for gender inclusivity in the policy-making position in the extractive industry to enhance the principle of fairness and unlock the full potential of the nation. The Executive Secretary, NETI, Dr. Oji Bunaya Oji, made the call at an event to commemorate the 2025 International Women's Day held at NETI House, Abuja. Oji emphasized the theme of this year's International Women's Day, Invest in Women, Accelerate Action, noting that globally the extractive industry has been characterized by significant gender imbalance. The Social Economic Right and Accountability Project has called on Senate President Godswill Akpabio to immediately reverse the suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. The organization described it as patently unlawful and a violation of our rights of freedom of expression. Natasha was suspended for 6 months last week following allegations of speaking without permission and refusing to occupy a new seat in the Senate chamber. Our Zonal Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Paul Okpara, and Imo State Chairman of Action Democratic Party, ADP, Uzo Mazie, have resigned from their respective parties. Along with other political chieftains and supporters, they announced their decision to align with a new movement focused on good governance and community development. Here is Amarachi's Ibe's report.
At a press conference in Owerri, the state capital, Kajetan Dug, the spokesperson for the Mazi organization, commended President Bola Tinubu for what he described as purposeful leadership and reaffirmed support for Governor Hope Uzodinma's administration. He emphasized the group's commitment to improving the lives of Imo people.
May we use this opportunity to express our profound gratitude to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Governor of the state, Senator Hope Uzodinma, for their commitment to a secured and prosperous Nigeria. As we officially welcome prominent political players from various political parties in the state into our fold. Their decision to align with the Mazi organization is a clear indication of our shared vision for a better Imo State.
Speaking on behalf of the other defectors, Paul Okpara, Owerri Zonal Chairman of the APC, and Uzo Mazie, Imo State Chairman of the ADP, lauded the Mazi organization for its non-partisan vision for a better Imo State.
Today, I have decided to quit APC for reasons, personal reasons. I believe it is time for me to make a move to find other places where I can serve the state. And the best place is to join this trade.
Delighted to stand before you and ask to you that ADP, we want to take home, we are going to support it, we are going to help it.
With more politicians making similar move, the group says it remains dedicated to fostering inclusive governance and advancing community development. From Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News.
Different development. Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has described the establishment of the Southeast Development Commission by President Bola Tinubu as a crucial step towards addressing the challenges of the region, which previous administrations overlooked. The governor stated this while receiving the chairman and board members of the commission led by its chairman, Emeka Nwogu, and managing director and CEO Mark Okoye at the Government House in Owerri. Our correspondent Amarachi Ibe completes the report.
Welcoming the delegation, Governor Uzodinma commended President Tinubu for setting up the commission and congratulated the board members on their appointments. He pledged his administration's full support to ensure the success of the commission's mission in the southeast.
I see this as an opportunity from federal government to relieve the people of southeast the agony and sufferings occasioned by that ugly incident. On behalf of the people of Southeast region, particularly the Forum of Governors, which I share, will continue to be grateful to him.
In response, the SEDC board members emphasized their commitment to fostering economic growth and infrastructural development in the region. They outlined their ambitious plan to transform the Southeast into a major investment destination in Africa, with a target of increasing the region's investment portfolio from $40 billion to $200 billion by the year 2030.
We are also here today to show appreciation and support to Your Excellency and the people of Imo State for your unwavering support in making SEDC a reality. This visit serves as a foundation for extensive stakeholders' engagement in shaping the Commission's operation and intervention priorities.
We want to make the Southeast, working closely with you, Your Excellency, and all the other governors, the preferred destination for investments. We want to grow this Southeast economy from a $40 billion economy to a $200 billion economy in 10 years.
The visit signifies a renewed partnership between the SEDC and the Imo State government, as both parties work towards accelerating economic transformation in the region. From Government House, Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News.
The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention has confirmed the death of a 31-year-old physician who succumbed to Lassa fever after returning from the United States. The agency also reported that the cumulative number of Lassa fever cases has risen to 535 out of 2,728 suspected cases, with 98 deaths recorded across 14 states in Nigeria as of March 2nd, 2025. Lassa fever is an acute viral homogenic fever caused by the Lassa virus. The natural reservoir for the virus is the multi-manent rat, also known as the African rat, although other rodents can also act as carriers. You are watching the live broadcast of the Midday News. When the Midday News returns, Syria vows accountability after report of mass killing. We have those details from the world of foreign, as well as more stories from business and sports segment for you right after this break.
Do you know that Global Television can be watched in Nigeria and all over the world?
Download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to watch Global Television real-time from around the world. What are you waiting for?
Start downloading and stay connected to Global Television.
Welcome back. In business, National Institute of Credit Administration, NICA, has expressed concern over the inadequate support that micro business and medium enterprises, SMSE, has received from multinational corporations, financial institutions, and other key stakeholders in the Nigerian economy. The worry was expressed in a statement by the Registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Institute, Professor Chris Onalo. The Institute noted that despite their critical role in driving economic growth, job creation and national development, MSMEs had continued to struggle with limited access to credit, unfavorable lending conditions, and insufficient financial support from major players in the business and financial sectors. Still in business, auction data published has showed that the value of art sold at auctions globally fell by a third last year compared to 2023, with the Chinese market crashing by 63%. ArtPrice, a French-based consultancy aggregating auction data from around the world, said the value of art sold in 2024 slumped to $9.9 billion, the lowest level since 2009. All the major art hubs recorded steep fall, with New York down 29%, London down 28%, and Paris down 21% as collectors turned cautious given global economic uncertainties. And now on the foreign scene. President Donald Trump says the United States is in talks with 4 groups interested in acquiring TikTok, with the Chinese-owned app facing an uncertain future in the country. A U.S. law has ordered TikTok to divest from its Chinese owner ByteDance or be banned in the United States. The law banning TikTok took effect on January 19th over concerns that the Chinese government could exploit the video sharing platform to spy on Americans or covertly influence U.S. public opinion. China has congratulated Mark Carney after he won the leadership of Canada's Liberal Party, paving the way for him to become the country's next prime minister. Carney was overwhelmingly elected by his party, but may not be in the post for long as Canada must hold national elections by October. The 59-year-old stepped into the role at a daunting time as U.S. President Donald Trump imposes sweeping tariff on Canada and ramps up his expansionist rhetoric against a key American ally. Syria's new leader has vowed accountability and an investigation after reports of mass killing of Alawite civilians triggered an international backlash against the worst violence since Bashar al-Assad overthrow. In its latest roll, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights War Monitor said 973 civilians have perished since March 6th in killings, field executions, and ethnic cleansing operations by securing personnel or pro-government fighters in the coastal heartland of the Alawite minority community to which the toppled president belongs. Its previous toll of 830 has specified the executions targeted Alawites in the Mediterranean coastal province of Latakia and Tartus. The United States has ordered all its non-emergency staff in southern Sudan to leave amid rising tensions in the country. Fighting in recent days has threatened an already fragile peace deal between President Salva Kiir and Vice President Riek Machar. The two leaders signed a peace agreement in 2018 to end a 5-year-old civil war that killed hundreds of thousands of people, but their relationship has remained fraught. In sport, Paralympic bronze medalist Eniola Bolaji has added another prestigious gold medal to her collections, winning the women's single SL3 category at the 2025 Spanish Para Badminton International 2 in Victoria, extending her remarkable unbeatable run to 11 international tournaments. The multiple African champion convincingly defeated Ukraine's Oksana Zaba 2-3 in the final, cementing her status as one of the world's dominant forces in para-badminton. Bolaji's path to gold was nothing short of impressive as she dismantled every opponent in a way without dropping a single set throughout the tournament. The technical advisor to Ekiti State Governor on Sports Development, Dr. Olushola Osetoba, has said that the commencement of rehabilitation of the Oluyemi Kayode Stadium in Ado-Ekiti is confirmation of Governor Biodun's Oyebanji's commitment to sports development. Osetoba said the rehabilitation would involve the laying of FIFA standard synthetic grass at the stadium. The technical advisor said in a statement in Ado-Ekiti that while the synthetic grass which was imported from Italy was being installed by experts, new Titan tracks for athletics would also be installed as part of effort to upgrade facilities in the stadium to international standard. That's it on Midday News. A quick reminder that Global TV is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms now showing on your screen using Global TV NG. You can download the Global TV Nigerian app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcasts. I am Godwin Sunday. Thank you for watching.